On the 19th of April 1824, the life of one of the most famous men in Europe ended. That man was the poet Lord Byron. Revered as the foremost narrative poet of his generation, his influence on European writers, artists and musicians was immense. And by his death at Missolonghi in the course of Greek independence, he becomes a national hero in Greece, and his name is forever associated with the cause of liberty. In 1880, after a campaign led by Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli, a memorial to Byron was erected in Hyde Park, a bronze statue by Richard Belt, resting on a marble plinth. The plinth a gift from the government of Greece. But now there's a problem with the statue. And more on this from the present Lord Byron.
Yes, the problem is that a new road traffic scheme introduced in 1960 resulted in the boundary to Hyde Park moving further west, as a result of which the statue was left isolated in the middle of Park Lane. And once the statue was outside the park, it ceased to be maintained. So now both the statue and the plinth are in urgent need of restoration.
But I understand you also want to move the statue.
Absolutely. The statue is almost impossible to see, and very few people even know that it's there.
So have you got a new site?
We have. The Royal Parks have given us an excellent new site up in the north of the park, near the Victoria Gate and close to Kensington Gardens.
What benefits do you see from relocating the statue?
Well, as a Grade 2 listed monument, the statue deserves to be appreciated for its own sake. But more importantly, it will give much greater prominence to Lord Byron, both for domestic and international visitors, and the Byron Society will be introducing a programme of educational and digital works to enhance appreciation of the statue.
That sounds like a great plan. Now let's see what others think about it.
It's terrible that Byron, of all men, of all poets, should be imprisoned on a traffic island. This is the man who died a martyr for Greek liberty, who served as an inspiration to generations of writers and painters and freedom fighters. So set Byron free.
I have not loved the world, nor the world me. I have not flattered its rank breath, nor bowed to its idolatries a patient knee, nor coined my cheek to smiles, nor cried aloud in worship of an echo. Byron is as modern today as he was when he wrote those lines. He should be read, I think, aloud. He's a fantastic poet to memorize and go over. He's a great wit, a fantastic traveling companion, and even in his most epic verse, he manages to combine the heroic and the mock heroic, the grand and the intimate, in a very familiar way.
I'm Simon Armitage, the UK Poet Laureate. It's been a thrill in this anniversary year to be reacquainted with Byron's work. He's so passionate, inventive, mischievous, modern. I often think he's celebrated more in Italy and Greece than he is in this country. Let's get him back in his rightful place. No more directing traffic on a London roundabout. Let's get him in the park, out in the open, where he can be remembered and respected as a great poet of this world.
200 years ago, Lord Byron died in the city of Missolonghi, Greece, while engaged in the struggle for Greek independence. Ever since, he is revered in Greece as a hero and regarded as a figure who epitomizes the long-standing friendship that binds the Greek and the British people together. This is why we strongly support the campaign to restore his statue to its rightful place within Hyde Park.
So what is the relevance of Byron today? We've introduced over 400 young people to Byron and his work as part of our Proud Places programme, and we found that they love him. He's totally inspirational, relatable. They love that he shocked his contemporaries, he flouted convention, and they really love his poetry. This is a figure that the public should have access to. Young people should be able to visit the statue, study him, and it's totally out of bounds. We at the Heritage London Trust are thrilled to be able to support the project to restore and relocate the statue, and we encourage you to as well.
The current budget for this project is around £380,000, although we have already raised just over £100,000. This is why we need everyone's help. If you go to the Society website, you will find more information about the statue and a link to our Just Giving page. So please donate. We need everybody's help. Thank you.